Hey guys, we're back with Chaos Head. When we last left off, the earthquake happened, everyone's dead. Not really. Nanami was like, hey, I'm Nanami. Bengal. Desune. Yeah, something like that. Oh, how far are we on? Hours-wise, we're 27 hours, wow. So Nanami staggered and seemed about to topple over. I hastily caught her. She got unconscious. Her face was as white as a sheet. Her breathing, too, sounded painful. So the plump woman had introduced herself as Momose, looking over into Nanami's face and speaking gravely. Next, she turned her eyes on Showdown. Doesn't he already know her because he was spying on everyone this whole time? Because some unknown thing? Boy, he's like 80. Well, actually, he's like 17, isn't he? Trusted Nanami to Momose. Take care of the two of them. There's someone I have to look for. Know Tu's location. I tried asking Nanami, but she told me she wasn't sure where she'd been held captive. The only thing I could do was search for the person called Hatano, after all. Gladriol, huh? Part of her face it as Noah too. Yeah, that's right. Ayase's expression went tight. She took a step closer to me, dragging one of her legs slightly. It seemed as though she really were wounded. You don't need to. Even after I told her so, Ayase shook her head in refusal. Ayase and Yua, I'd like you to look for someone called Hatano. When I voiced Yua's name, saw the very girl in question, had been shrieking back behind Momose, jump a little, her shoulders trembling. Because he knows where Noah 2 is. Even if we're not acting in tandem, I know everything that all of you observed. So for now, let's split up and look for him. For the moment, that was the best possible strategy. We had to hurry. There's no guaranteeing our safety if another earthquake took place. And this is when we were about to fight the giant Garo Froggy, the final boss. Ayase said, though she lowered her eyes regrettably. Norisa Genichi is the one who's been controlling everything from behind the scenes. Momose thrust out her chest and nodded as though to encourage me. About that. Was she talking about Yasuji Ban? I knew that he died, shot to death by his partner, because I unconsciously witnessed the moment when it happened. I was about to convey this to Momose, but... Since Momose said such things, I found myself unable to tell her. No, this is gonna make a horrible scenario where Suwa comes back and shoots everyone. Yeah, not a little without meaning to. I promised that was 100% impossible to fulfill. But I couldn't think of how else to answer her. Yua, head lowered, spoke in a voice as weak as a fly's rasping. I noticed that she'd been peeping timidly at me for a while now, looking as if she were about to say something. Oh yeah, actually all those other murders that, Hazuki didn't do, that was me. Gotcha. Just a prank. The lens of her glasses, considerably soiled with dust, behind them, her eyes were surely white with tears. She bowed deeply to me. Turned my back on her without saying anything. Serotan figures in my base. I'd really like to. Will you take one for me? I've been in shock when she deceived me, but now I understood her circumstances. Which is why I said something like, I forgive you. If I said something like I forgive you, I started to see myself, conversely, as being presumptuous. I thought Yua was banging me all along. I didn't possess the right to have her lower her head to me, or to forgive her. Serotan's dead to me. Want you to have them. Unless you return to Yua. Gentle smile like the one she'd worn when we first met for the first time. Nodded at her words. Exchanged wordless looks with ISA moments as well. I seared the image of Nanami and Shogun in my eyes one last time. Began walking alone through the mountain of rubble. The Shinsen station of the Inokashira line was one stop away from Shibuya, a station that would take hardly 1 minute to arrive at via train. The station itself was completely underground, being located in a tunnel. The only one outside light that could reach it was a faint amount coming in through the outdoor exit area at the end of the platform. Now, due to the earthquake, all the light fixtures had gone off. It was terribly dim, much more so than usual. Oisena stepped onto the platform, supporting Orihara Kazui. There had been no need for her to buy a ticket. She didn't spot any station workers anywhere, and the ticket machines were out of service too. She looked at the tracks. The rails there were visibly warped. Naturally, the trains had been at a standstill since yesterday. Oh yeah, Senna and Kazui exist. Kazui's left foot was completely bloody. Broken glass was sliced into her during the earthquake. Senna had wrapped a towel around it in hopes of stopping the bleeding, but the depth of the wound surpassed her expectations. First aid treatment wouldn't be enough by itself. Gigalomaniacs couldn't use their power to heal their wounds. Pain compelled them to be reminded of the reality of their injuries. They couldn't create local shared recognition to the effect of, "I'm not wounded." They couldn't make it as though nothing had happened. Their human instincts wouldn't permit it. No matter how Kazui whined, looking as if she were about to cry, Senna remained silent. All she had done was focus intensely and wholeheartedly on walking towards the Shinsen station. Upon reaching the depopulated platform, Senna abruptly released the hand she had been using to support Kazui. Kazui, who could only stand up on one leg, immediately crumpled in place. Kazui looked up in perplexity, but Senna didn't give her a second glance. Glaring at a certain fixed point, she ground her teeth together. Aza, Issei. The end of her line of sight, a lone human figure was sitting down at the back of the dim platform. Homeless man clad in filthy clothing, held a poster with "People's hearts are perishing" written on it. Senna slowly walked towards him. Her voice was frigid. The homeless man, Tano, kept his head lowered and didn't look at his daughter's face as he spoke evenly, voicing her name. Oh, hold on. We need to wait to get the know what to information. Oh. Senna wielded her D-sword. The method she had selected to kill her father was cutting him down with her D-sword. Its simplicity, in other words, came closest to the truth. There's no meaning in how she killed him. There was meaning in killing him. Atano had yet to raise his face. Senna's voice, which had until then maintained its cool-headedness, all emotions repressed, wavered a tiny bit. Senna pointed the tip of her D-sword at Hatano's head.
まだ期待していたのか。何を人を含めて世界はすべて電気仕掛け。そう言って
We're in the Matrix!
お前だ、セナ。
That's what that reminded me of. Senna's shoulders trembled. For close to 3 years, since Satano started the Mana scheme, the two of them rarely met. Senna was shaken by how, despite this, he managed to see through her so easily. Discomfited, she attempted to blow away her reason by transforming her internal uncertainty to rage.
セナ、惑わされるが、電気仕掛けならば、お前のその私を恨む感情もまた、ただの電気信号で。
Hatano was pressing at her, so Senna told herself, "Calm down."
お前の言葉なんか無効だ。
あまり感情的な行動をとるな。でなければ、お前は矛盾する。その言葉を受け取ってはいけない。精神攻撃だ。判断を中止するんだ。
話は終わりだ。
Senna was about to brandish her D-sword. Slightly beforehand, Hatano abruptly stood up. Kazooie, who had been on pins and needles as she watched their exchange, was torn over with his stopped their quarrel, but the pain in her foot made her give up. She wasn't sad, but something wept, sobbing in the depths of her chest. Tano took a long stride towards Senna. Slow to react, Senna switched to her receiving attack, but as she braced her legs, one of her feet caught on some gravel. Her precision crumbled, and starting to censor her movements. Senna's sharp aura was snuffed out. She was frightened. She maintained herself by hating her father. But when it came to confronting him, she became afraid to face him. She herself didn't understand why. At least, was certain that her father had said right beforehand lay at the root of it. Tano came rushing at her with astonishing force. As she fell backwards, she swept her massive D-sword up from below. A sword that disregarded both gravity and centrifugal force. Its play began by gouging out the tiles on the platform and slashing her father's shoulder, cleanly like a hot knife slicing through butter. Father's hand sent her flying. Fresh blood danced from his wound. Her father's relieved eyes. Senna bit her lip. Having flown from behind, something raised Senna's cheek and vanished. Blood spurted out from not only his shoulder, but also his chest. Oh! It's pushing her out of the way of the bullet, of course. The classic, oh ha ha, I actually do care about you. Scarlet liquid overflowing from his wounds caught Senna on the cheek. A bullet? Shoved away, collapsed on her back, Senna instantly raised her face and looked up at the person who had fired the gun. And I mean, you can't really blame him, 100% for the whole Mana incident. I mean, yeah, it's blaming him. It's probably right, but blaming it all on him isn't. Suwa? That's Suwa. The man stood on the boundary between Shinsen Station's tunnel and the tunnel continuing towards the Shibuya station. A crossway that was the sole place from which you could see the wide piece of the sky. There's a revolver in his hand. Senna's father toppled over beside her. His upper body was already bloodstained. Can't be. You protected me? Senna stared disbelievingly at the pool of blood spreading across the tiles. Words are chaos. Head. Roll credits. Her father mumbled, his breathing feeble. The bullet had been aimed at Senna, and Tano had taken it instead. She was supposed to have been trying to kill her father, but her father had saved her life. Senna gripped her D-sword harder. An odd sound resounded through the platform. Senna instantly came to the revelation that it was coming from a Noah 2 terminal. How long had this sound been ongoing? She couldn't forgive him. She could never forgive that gun-bearing man. He who was existent had interfered and kept her and her father from settling things. When she stood up and looked ahead of her, baby's wails began ringing through the dim platform. Senna sensed something out of place in her hands. For some reason, in place of her sword, she was embracing a rotting, desiccated infant. Not a disinfected one. full of germs. She reflexively flung it away from her. She soon realized it was the little sister she'd only seen once before. Her sister, whose name she didn't know, had been devoured by her mother. The baby before her eyes had gaping bite wounds on it. White bones with pink shreds of flesh clinging to them peeked out from the gaps underneath the dried out skin. Senna became lost again. She couldn't take her eyes off it. She couldn't forgive herself for throwing her little sister away, for finding her disgusting. But the same back then. When she was compelled to watch her mother's last moments, the image of her mother dying in the grip of insanity, her sister's miserable corpse, embraced by their mother, gnawed upon their mother. When she was forced to watch it, worse than sorrow or dread, what she had felt was disgust. I mean, I think that's pretty normal. Ran inside her as guilt. She averted her eyes from that emotion by hating her father. Even though in a corner of her head, she understood that this was a psychological attack brought on by a delusion. The woke emotion sealed deep inside her heart, leaving her as incapable of movement as she'd been bound hand and foot. The same thing applied to Kazooie. As Kazooie sat in a place where she slunk down, a vast mirror appeared before her eyes. She questioned her reflection, which likewise had a blood-soiled foot. Terror paralyzed her. Enormous teardrops spilled out of her eyes. Wounds she had wanted to forget, past she had wanted to remember. She hadn't wanted to remember. Decaying tears leaped forth in her heart as well. She began longing to escape. Not wanting to look at the mirror, she wished she could turn her face away. Despite that, her body stayed unmoving, in opposition to her will. On the other side of the mirror, she wasn't crying. Who are you? This chair. I'm sorry. She's falling into a gestalt collapse. In the same way as in the past, when she lost her ability to speak, in the same way as in the past, when her heart shattered. She ceased to perceive herself, questioning her from the depths of the mirror as herself. She was uncertain of her own voice. She was uncertain of her own hairstyle. She was uncertain of the shape of her own nose. She was uncertain of the color of her eyes. She was uncertain of the fullness of her lips. She was uncertain of her own shape. She was uncertain of her own face. You're Kazupi! Her image had been on the verge of splitting infinitely within the mirror. The voice that suddenly came flying towards her, it stopped multiplying. Her identity was re-establishing itself. Kazooie came back to herself. The colossal mirror towering before her broke into tiny pieces. Kazooie looked for the source of the voice that had saved her. In the passage leading towards the turnstiles, she recognized his form there. In her real voice, which she was supposed to have lost, Kazooie cried out that name. What, had she only talked telepathically? Kazupi cried out, not just in her heart, in reality. Come to think of it, this was the first time I've ever heard her speak out loud. It was thanks to Kazupi that I managed to come running here. All near the police box atop Dogan Hill, I distinctively heard her inner screams for help in my head. Once I ran off, relying on her voice, there was Senna, going wide as she forced to witness the delusion I couldn't see. Kazupi, and Hatano-san, blood-drenched and fallen. Oh. Classic. A man stood near the crossing with a revolver in his hand. Maybe he thought he was some kind of gunman, going by how he twirled his gun around in his fingers. Though he was in a suit, he also wore a rucksack, from within it reverberated a nasty mechanical noise. Suwa Mamoru, detective in the investigation department at police headquarters. I met this man before, and I knew what this man had done. No sweat, man! That's what I'm here for, you know? I assume Suwa was the one on the roof who put the Dark Spider helmet there. Who told you? A flippant smile. That wife's smiling brought his late partner, Detective Bond, to mind. But there's a decisive difference between them. Detective Smile's smile had been a performance, not to set the other person off guard, or else to irritate them. But when it came to Sue, on the other hand, the sly smile itself was his true nature. Hey, you. Do you know where Norosei is? Sue shook his head exaggeratingly and let out a sigh.
口の聞き方に気をつけてほしいっすね。自分の方が年上っすよ。
Bon, you're the one who killed him.
だから
Killing someone, even though you're a detective.
君には言われたくないっす。
Clenched my D-sword tightly. I have no obligation to use honorifics. With a prick like you!
そんな舐めた口聞いていいんすか？殺すぞ、童貞野郎。
Hey, what's with his eyes? I could tell clearly, even from this distance. The smile had disappeared from Sua's face. Oh, he's still smiling. Without moving a step out of place, he made an unexpected gesture, as if he were shaking out his free hand. Huh? Impact, pain, abrupt sensation. When startled, I looked at my shoulder. A familiar cross was protruding from it. No, not a cross. This was a stake. One of the cross-shaped stakes that had been used in the staking incident. It came too fast for me to see it. The dimness of the premises also contributed to how I had completely failed to notice it was flying at me. So I had thrown it, all this distance, without the slightest inaccuracy. Was he the one who did the staking? I tentatively touched the stake. It felt cold and smooth. Was this a delusion? Or was this the real thing? The pain grew steadily stronger and stronger. Couldn't flex my hand. Couldn't hold on to my D-sword. Sua spoke in a voice tense with repressed fury. Please don't. I do not want to get staked. I'll keep going. At some point, Sua would come to group. And actually, should I call it there? That's a good place to get a cliffhanger. Keep it coming back for more. Bang, bang, bang. I'm shooting finger guns. Nah, I won't. At some point, Sua would come to grip a cross-shaped stake in his hand. Forcibly, suppressing his explosive anger, he unleashed that stake at Nishijo Takumi. It utterly ignored the laws of physics and air resistance. Yeah. As though it had a will of its own, shot into a straight line to stab through Takumi's arm. So far, 15 stakes had hit their marks. Not a single miss. Takumi's shoulders, upper arms, wrists, palms, wrists, thighs, knees, shins. Not 9 stakes! 15 stakes! Blade works! Flung laughed idly out of his deeply pierced arm. Trigger off. The next stake was already in Sua's hand. He repeated the same motion, flinging it. Oh, you heard that sound effect. Probably isn't listening anyway, Sua thought. Sua hurled another stake at Takumi, whose head was hanging, but had no way to resist what was happening. Every shred of pain engraved on me like this gave me a genuine feeling of... I'm going to assume that's living. Of life. Just, oh. Everything was thanks to the Noah 2 terminal inside the rucksack Sua wore on his back. As long as he had this with him, he'll enjoy the benefits of Noah's 2's powers without being nearby it. He would become an artificial giglomaniac. Sua had completely entranced by power. Sua was completely possessed by power. Member of the Vanguard who would do anything, no matter how filthy, for the sake of the teachings he followed and for their founder. A religious fanatic who would do anything, no matter how filthy, for the sake of the teachings followed and the sake of their founder. This power is a gift from God. Sua hurled yet another stake. It penetrated the back of Takumi's neck. Penetrated all the way to the back of my neck. Oh, this is Takumi! Brutality seethed in Sua's heart as he wondered how long he could stand it. Pain so intense, it felt like my whole body would tear apart. Re-editing pain. Still torturing him, Sua would make him advance towards death, bit by bit. It was like torture, bit by bit, advance towards death. Incapable of resistance, yet still not falling over. I'm incapable of resistance. It tense my legs up to keep from falling over. One on receiving stakes in every part of his body. One on taking stakes in every part of my body. Takumi's chest, his stomach, the tips of his toes, all throughout his body. My chest, stomach, the tips of my toes, all throughout my body. So it kept making thick, sharp stakes pound into him without mercy. Thick, sharp stakes kept pounding into me without mercy. Like an insect pinned up as a specimen. And you ain't no rhinoceros beetle or butterfly. Dung beetle! Ugh! In order to reach the point in which it was impossible for it to stand. Willpower alone was what kept me from collapsing. So I couldn't help but find it strange that he hadn't collapsed yet. But he'd have to hit his limit soon. But I'll hit my limit soon. Couldn't see it clearly, as if there was a mosaic filter laid over my vision. His eyes were empty, and in all likelihood, he wasn't seeing anything anymore. This is kind of cool, saying two perspectives at once. Got any last words, go on and say them, but keep it 20 letters or less. So I kept it Takumi gloatingly, holding the next stick in his hand. Just that count of letters on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 left. The next one, he'll kill me. So we'll kill him with the next one. I mean, since it's voice acting, we might as well just let him. Takumi glared at Tsuwa with lightless eyes. Glared at Tsuwa, relying on his far-off voice to find him. Tsuwa flung the stake in his grasp. I sensed the stake Tsuwa had flung as it sliced through the air. It's the stake of certain death, a cross to bring me the promised gospel. The one who would die with a single blow was... He's truly a wizard. With a dull sound, the stake plunged deep into his forehead. All the agony devouring my whole body went away, almost like it had been an illusion. I let a deep breath and licked my parched lips. My hands was a single cross-shaped stake, so his entire body was impaled with a cross-shaped stakes. When I looked up at the sky, there were leaden clouds. When he looked up, there was a cross stuck in his forehead. Delusion synchronization! An invasion of the heart, assimilation with delusions. Like two wavelengths resonated, like two sets of ripples canceling each other out, melting together, twining with one another. Warping the fates created by others. The fate you created would be warped. Switching them in, it switched out. No one could do that, said Tsuwa's expression. No one could do that, Tsuwa thought disbelievingly. How does he know about Ho and Kyuma? Cast the stake away. Tsuwa's eyes were rapidly losing their light. Tsuwa no longer gave any answers. Standing, he breathed his last. I returned to the station area. I'll call it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. This has been Chaos Head. See you guys next time. Bye.